All right. Can you hear me? We're off. 4 o'clock. Welcome to Pilgrimage Wine Company for another edition of Songwriter in the Round. We appreciate you being here. Looking forward to a beautiful day and some decent tunes. On my left here is Mr. Cody Lakes. How are you doing, sir?
Good. Thank you for having me back.
Yep. Glad you could make it. Yeah. Always a pleasure. How do you pronounce your last name, Lucas? Machaera. Lucas Machaera from just outside of Dayton. Once again, thank you guys for being here. The format, for anybody who's listening, Songwriters in the Round, traditional Bluebird cafe style. We're gonna play some tunes. We're gonna talk about the songs. We're gonna let you guys hear what was going through our little hamster brains, the hamster wheels, going when we decided to put these, words to paper. It's always, I find totally fascinating. And honestly, I do this to kind of data mine you guys. I get inspired when you come here, and it's been a real boon for me. So we appreciate you being here. It's unscripted. You guys play what you're comfortable playing, and we're gonna have a good time. So thank you guys for being here. All right, well, I'm going to start with something that's kind of backdated a little bit, but it's one I've been busting out. This is part of the old beach bum folk that I was a part of in the 90s in Gainesville, Florida, where I hail from. And again, we like to say in that part of the world, Panhandle all the way down to Central Florida and whatnot, Tom Petty was a Gainesville native. He was certainly king, but as we all know, Jimmy Buffett was God. And so I took a lot of my inspiration from those two gentlemen. Obviously great songwriters, great storytellers. But I was only maybe 20, 21, so I didn't have the years of road toils and whatnot. So my songs tended to be a little bit simpler. A little bit more on the nose, but it worked for me. So this is a tune I wrote called Sunburned and Broken Hearted. Woke up this morning, someone's knocking on my door. My head is pounding and I can't get off the floor. Turn off the light, turn off the blind. Light me up a cigarette and then I lose my eye. What the hell is wrong with me? Why can't I be the man you want to see? Low numb, like a hermit in my shell, not coming out till I'm feeling swell. Now I'm sunburned, broken hearted. What I do to get red carded? When I fall in love, I know I get retarded. Now I'm sunburned and I'm broken hearted. Sha-la-la-la, yeah. Sha-la-la-la, yeah. Baby, what went wrong? Sha-la-la-la, yeah. Sha-la-la-la, yeah. Was it my thought? Good, gross. It's sunburned and I'm broken out. Broken out. Yeah, I'm broken out there. Broken out there. Tried to fake a smile, but it cracked upon my face. Wondering what the hell happened to my mind still in outer space. Should've held you close, should've swallowed my pride. I burned up twice, once in the sun and once inside. Wish that love would come to me. My heart turtle in my shell. I'm not coming out, and I'm feeling sweat now. I'm sunburned and I'm broken hearted. What I do to get red carded? When I fall in love, I know I get retarded now. I'm sunburned and I'm broken hearted. Sha-la-la-la, yeah, sha-la-la-la, yeah. Baby, what went wrong? Sha-la-la-la, yeah, sha-la-la-la, yeah. Was it my fault? That's leprosy. So, and I'm broken, broken hearted, yeah, broken hearted, yeah, broken hearted, yeah. Thank you very much. So I'm allowed to be not woke because I wrote that song 30 years ago. And saying retarded was something I called myself more than anybody else got offended by. So yeah, that's my intro. Let the games begin.
Okay. I'm going to go the opposite direction and play something brand new that nobody's heard except for my dining room walls. So if I mess up, I get it out of the way early.
There is no messing up here, my friend.
I actually changed a couple of the words on the way over here because I took I-70, and every time I'm out there, I'm just reminded how much it sucks. So, first verse, I changed a couple words, but this song is called It's Never Really Over. And my Gibson, by the way, needs a neck reset, so it's out of commission. This is actually the first guitar that I ever wrote a song on when I was about 15, my first acoustic electric guitar. My son just got involved in playing guitar about 6 months ago. He's getting really good, and he's writing his first song on the same guitar, so that's why I brought this one up. It's not the best in the world, but so kind of a little legacy. It's never really over. Said you hated I-70, Indiana weather, everything about me. So what brings you here? It ain't for your health. I shouldn't let you in, hurt myself again. Lord knows I will. You call me when you're drunk, sober. Guess you need my touch more than my shoulder. Pick a fight with him, beg me to come over. Just a night or two, all I get from you, it's never really over. Resist your ways, me today, 'cause I love the sound of my name on your lips. So pour another round, I'll take you down, as good as it gets. You call me when you're drunk, leave me when you're sober. Guess you need my touch more than my shoulder. come over. Just a night or two, all I get from you, it's never really over. Just a night or two, all I get from you, it's never really over. Just like all that road construction around Richmond, it's never gonna be over.
Well done. Very nice, man.
Get that one out of the way early.
I like it. You know, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but there's that hum.
There it is. I thought it was my tenors.
Yeah, no, that's why I can hear it.
I was like, okay. It's getting louder.
Can you verify if it's one speaker or both?
Definitely one point straight in my face. It's everywhere now.
I don't hear it coming from either one.
Is it coming from the floor?
I don't think it's.
It's a monitor.
It's the monitor. It was the monitor last time.
Was it?
Oh, it stopped.
It's done.
I can't tell because of my tinnitus. Let me.
Is it your guitar ringing through the...
All right, I'm gonna do this until I get electrocuted. All right. Well, progress is being made. We think that maybe it's the monitor, and that is a quarter-inch jack. But anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Lucas. Welcome to Pilgrimage Wine Company, my friend. This is a weekly occurrence. Welcome to the Songwriter in the Round and the Dog and Pony Show. It's just a minor noise. Once we start playing, people can't. This is when we stop. But yeah, what you got for us, my man?
So, this song, more of a cautionary tale. All my stuff is kind of dark. I hope everybody's okay with that. There won't be any happiness coming from this side.
You know what? I'll try and even that out. When you play something sad, I'll be like, I can't do another sad. And this guy too. Like, I'll be like,
I can get in there.
I'll be like pulling out the razor blades. I'm like, I gotta play.
I'm telling you, I just recently started writing the upbeat stuff like that so that I can keep up with him.
Well,
So I'll pull out.
I'll play my penny song. I will play it.
Maybe one day. But I like to play this one just to knock the rust off. It's a nice, easy one to play. So, it's, yeah, I want to make sure my son knows that he can run. Knowing to run, there's only rust. This hollow hand is squeeze you trust no more. Drown myself in whiskey till I'm just a shadow of me on the floor. This old world started out for me to win a coward be no more. Fate will punish. Leaves turn brown. Scarecrow wishes and gardens frown, but I'll not run away. I'll not run away. bury myself in the ash, drawn to the flame till I burn out. That's on me. Fate will punish, leaves turn brown, scarecrow wishes and gardens frown, but I'll not run away. I'll not run away. No, I'm not. I'll not run away. Sun's creeping low, I'll find my way. Keep my old bones and tow away. My lonesome boy, you'll find your way. Your way.
The hounds liked it.
They were.
All right, now we see what we're dealing with. Everybody's kind of coming. Now we see. Lucas is bringing the power on the voice.
You said that song was
Nice.
for your son?
It is. Yeah, I wrote some of those lyrics when I was in high school, and yeah, just letting him know what's in his genes, I guess, a little bit if he looks deep into that tune. There'll be more of that later.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, very nice. All right. Wow, looks like I got my work cut out for me. I've actually played this one in a while. It's a little bit of a newer song, and I was throwing some words together. Again, I always think about the melody first, and I think about the entire band, and then mumble a harmony. And I feel like I'm sufficiently decent at that. It's getting the actual words onto paper and turning it into some sort of not necessarily a brand, but something that has something that you associate with the music is always kind of the tough part for me. But I'd had this riff for a long time, and was finally able to break through. I was thinking about two things. One in particular is grief and giving yourself some grace, not being your own worst enemy when things are hard enough. And then this other concept, which I frequently revisit. I don't consider myself a nerd, but I guess I kind of am. I've always been interested in physics and in particular time and the flexibility of time and how it's relative to the observer. And there's a lot of smarter people than me that will bring up these interesting kind of anecdotes about how you can, based on I guess Einstein's notion of time, turn it into something that's factually true, but also hard to comprehend, but in the case of this song, can bring some solace. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. I don't want to lose you any more than I probably already have, so here we go. This is
You lost me in physics.
There's a secret nobody knows, past the church where the ivy grows. Every storm or forgotten prayer, you are free from what you bear. Yeah, you are free from what you bear. I've been watching from afar, holding down and fits and starts. Used to talk to
me sundown, lying behind the visible line. Yeah, lying behind the visible line. There in nights long, you thought you were in love, but it turns out you were not below. Like a baby just opening its eyes, like a baby just looking at the line. You're so lost you would never know. So it's time to let it go. So it's time to let it go.
Something like that. Thank you.
It's like some 90s alt rock
Yes.
influence in
A
there.
little bit. I can't get away from it, man. Yes, yeah, it's totally channeling that. And I've started tracking it out, and it's going to be a little hit little single. You know? It's got all the little parts there, but yeah, it's what I do, I suppose.
Do you still use pen and paper when you write?
I use the iPhone now. I'm going to type them out. I prefer old school pen and paper, no doubt about it. I've got notebooks all over the place, and I love going back to those. So I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. But,
Mine is mostly voice to text and Samsung Notes.
yeah, no, I mean I use it all.
These days, there's just. Okay. I know you mentioned grief and finding solace and things with that song. I'm going to slow it down here. Talking about grief, I think one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do in life is grieving someone that's not dead. You know, losing someone that was your best friend, basically to someone else. And there's never any closure. You know, with death, at least there's some closure and some finality to it. And you know that, you know, whatever you believe, you know, when you pass on. But losing someone that's not really dead is one of the hardest things I've ever do. This song's called Keep a Broken Heart Beating. Thanks for calling, I'm okay. I ain't heard from her today. Yeah, it's all been hard to take. Thanks for checking anyway. I'm still thinking about her. Can't seem to drink around these damn memories.
I know picking up my old habits ain't like me. But if I've gone a little heavy on the whiskey, turned to burning that nicotine, I'm seeing how far this bar stool will get me till my old ticker gives out on me. I ain't drowning, but I'm sinking. Right now I'd do anything. Yeah, I don't want it, but I need it. I'm just trying to keep a broken heart beating. I'm a dead man walking, it's a matter of time before my heart catches up to my mind. Truth is the smoke in these neon lights were always keeping me alive. If I've gone a little heavy on the whiskey, turned to burning that nicotine, I'm seeing how far this bar stool will get me till my old ticker gives out on me. I ain't drowning, but I'm sinking. Right now I'd do anything. I don't want it, but I need it. I'm just trying to keep a broken heart beating. Trying to keep a broken heart beating. I'm still thinking about her, can't seem to drink around these damn memories.
Beautifious. That's a great song. Again, you got great pitch, man. You're hitting the hard notes, but or going for the hard notes and hitting them, man. No auto tune on this gentleman here. Over here, I need some, but that's a great one. Good setup as well, man. That's something we talk about a lot, or at least something I think about a lot, is this concept that 51% maybe, probably more, is writing the song, but if you don't set it up and give people a reason to listen, their attention spans are so short that they're already gone by the time you get to the by the chorus, which is the payoff. So being able to hook somebody is something that I aspire to practice if I ever get around to it, because I think it's so huge. I notice my favorite artists that are playing in this stripped down format, that don't have a lot to hide behind, if they can say something clever that like I tried with my physics song, and then I lost everybody when I was sleeping, and I failed. But that setup is great. So yeah, just a simple little quip, like and we all can. Death does have a finality to it, and then when a relationship dies, but the person's still there, and you got to deal with it, and it's just a scab that gets ripped off over it. Like, yeah, it's a great topic for a song. Man. Well done. All right, 2 for 2. Lucas?
Yeah. So I'm a sucker for 60s and 70s progressive rock music, and this is my attempt at, writing something to meet the specs for that. Speaking of choruses, though, this song does not have a chorus at all.
One long verse.
Yeah. Well,
all
it's
right.
3 different songs in one. It's not done.
All right.
This is the longest song I've ever worked on.
It's an opus.
By longest, I mean, I'm still working on this song. It's called Phantoms. Maybe it's just a test. Maybe I failed. Confessions of a madman. Where's the crime in that? My color has run gray. Like the moon I'll carry no name. Voice so soft as ether. It's never been your fault. Help me for silent please. I feel my lungs, but I can't breathe. A tear pulls on my strings. Tarantella has begun. Phantoms are bleak, bask in the night to temper our skins from the light within. None but us will see. Midnight calls us to vagrant sons. No halo with thorn. Atop our crowns, crimson horns.
It's like an isolated guitar track from like a unreleased Rush album or something.
It's about the marginalized. That's
Okay.
what that song is about.
Yeah, I was
Anybody who's marginalized.
All right. Well, you broke every rule in the book for acoustic.
All right.
Yes.
It was progressive.
Yes, it was. No, it was progressive. Nah, it's cool, man. Yeah, there are no rules. I mean, I think we all agree there's a bazillion ways to do just about anything. So, yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Well, what do I follow up with that? I think I'm gonna try something I haven't played in a while.
No, not a bottle each, one bottle.
It goes way back as well, from 2006. The song's called Catherine, and it's inspired by Hemingway, Florida Arms. I read it on a deployment, and I don't know if I cried, because who cries in books? Certainly nobody these days. I don't know that people even read books anymore, but I remember reading the end of that book and thinking it was kind of like The Usual Suspects. It's like one of these books where you can see that the pages are getting thinner and thinner, and you know it's Hemingway, something's going to happen, and the last page just drops a bomb on you. And it's a masterpiece to this day. It was a masterpiece then. I remember just being absolutely devastated by the ending of that book, but also just completely blown away at the artistry of it. And this is basically, I guess, a book report. I remember how it goes.
Could you sing? What could you do? You ain't the moon. You ain't the breeze. must have known this all would end. No one escape to Switzerland. Atomic bomb went off in my heart when I read about the falling apart. And it was done, she was gone, and the color fades away. She was white, cold as stone, lying here oddly alone. Statue, statue, say goodbye, but it's no good. Statue, statue. Cold hard truth, the revelation in love and war. This loss without compensation. Oh, 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 oh. And it was done, she was gone, and the color fades away. She was white, cold as stone, lying here oddly alone. Statue, statue, say goodbye, but it's no good. Statue, statue, say goodbye, but it's no good. It was done, she was gone, and the color fades away. She was white and cold as stone, lying here oddly alone. Statue, statue, say goodbye, but it's no good. Statue, statue.
It's a little macabre. Cody? See, thank you. Yeah, you don't have to read the book anymore. She died.
I don't have any book reports. I was never very good at them.
I read a book or two back in my day, but not anymore.
Dude, I still have books at home. I still read some, and I've cried over books. I'm not gonna tell you what my favorite one is. Okay, Nicholas Sparks, The Notebook. It's okay. I can't help it. It really is. You probably wouldn't think that, but it's also my favorite movie. Okay. I wrote this one a couple years ago, but I don't think I ever named it. So I'm just gonna call it The Call or something like that. I don't think it has a name.
That song that shall not be named.
Yeah. Again, it's about a dark period, a guy that's going through some stuff and contemplating his life choices, and decides to call his mom. That's pretty much what it is.
made a phone call to my mama last night. I said, I'm sorry, I know it's late. She said, son, is everything alright? And how are the babies? I said, they're doing just fine, they're with their mother. I just need you to pray for me, for old time's sake. 'Cause I know that Bible lives by the bed, and I know you've got his ear. I'm not sure what to say anymore. I don't think he wants to hear. No, my soul just feels a little tired. The devil's fighting like hell to keep me. I'm just trying to stay alive. Oh, I know I can't keep going on this way, hurting everyone I love and turning them away. She said, baby, I know things can get a little crazy sometimes. That's the beauty of God's grace. When you want to walk away, he's by your side. I just hung up the phone and walked down the alleyway to an old familiar door I'd seen too many times. I lit up a cigarette and I stumbled toward the bar. I sat down on my favorite stool, but I just cried. Oh, my soul just feels a little tired. The devil's fighting like hell to keep me. I'm just trying to stay alive. Oh, I know I can't keep going on this way, hurting everyone I love, turning them away. She said, baby, I know things can get a little crazy sometimes. That's the beauty of God's grace. When you want to walk away, he's by your side. Well, hallelujah. Bury me down by the riverbed. No one will miss me. No one grieves for the dead.
You got to put that on record, my friend. That's some powerful stuff. I don't even know what, I mean, that's some harsh country. I don't know, it's just so heavy, man. And I know
Well,
that's
it's not now. I just got it off my chest.
Yeah, no, and I know that's not, I guess I know that's not even the hardest one you got, because I'm going to have to stand up when you play that other stuff. But no, I mean, that is, yeah. It's heavy, man. It's heavy stuff. I mean,
just about a man that's struggling not only with an addiction and a vice, but struggling spiritually and
Yeah, for sure.
fighting the grips of the temptation of the devil and everything, and not really speaking to God anymore. So he's got to call his mom in the middle of the night, like, "Hey, I need you to pray for me because I'm headed to the bar," kind of a deal. And it's just, it is a heavy song, but that's the point.
Yeah, in no way a criticism whatsoever. I mean, it's heavy to the point where it's unshakable. I mean, it's affecting, which again, I think that's probably the highest form of art. Is you're trying to get inside somebody's head, and you have an effective way.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
That's another great song.
I don't really write for anybody else. I write for myself, just what I feel. I'm not very good at writing catchy kind of pop songs or a catchy hook and things like that, and getting a lot of airplay I'm not very good at that. I can do it, but for me,
that song needs to be recorded, even if you
like
just
when
do
I write.
a solo acoustic version. But I could hear that with the band, and I think.
Well, I plan on putting an album out this year. Actually, that is the goal.
You should, and that should
I
be.
wanted to do it with my dad as kind of a legacy thing.
Yeah.
But some stuff happened, and I'm not sure if that's going to take place. So I may actually come out here and do some recording.
So your dad plays.
Yeah, my dad plays a little bit. His name's Wes Miller. I don't know if you guys know him, but if you're from around here, you probably do. But yeah, he's been playing. So we kind of wanted to do a legacy kind of project. He approached me about doing an album. He said he wants to do another one before he retires, and I think it would be cool to do a father-son kind of thing, and then just something for my kids to be able to hear.
Absolutely. You must do it.
That's the plan.
All right, that's a beautiful song, man.
Thank you.
You got your hands full on this one. That was
I agree. This is actually a new one I wrote for this because I've been wanting enough material.
Yes. No. We're whipping through it.
My wife heard me playing it and she said, "Who is she?" And I said, "I was in the 6th grade." And so my son asked me about it, and I said, "Well, again, it's for you, buddy." Now, when I was young, I couldn't talk to girls. I don't want him to be like that. I want him to have a little bit of courage, to be able to speak with them and what have you. But that's what this song is.
And that's a great insight. We had Chris Wolf here last week, and he said that one of the things he does to kind of keep himself out of hot water is whenever he sees that he's crossed his wife, he's like, "Honey, listen to the song I wrote for you." And he's like, "Yeah, I've written 347 songs for her."
Yeah. I always just chalk it up to artistic expression. So
Yes.
I always say, I don't write anything particular. It's not necessarily about me. It's not necessarily about you or anyone else that I know. It just came to me and I wrote it. It's artistic expression. One thing we're not going to fight about is songwriting.
You fellas have given me a lot of understanding of how I need to deal with this in the future. Thank you. All right. Walking home in pouring rain. Memories of her and his body ache. It's hard to give your heart away. Well comes the cold, he slows his pace. For fear of becoming a castaway stone. Skipped on the water and underneath the sun. Far away he can see himself falling farther. Far away he can feel mountain never miss. No answer to courage, no, he won't be too bold. Deeper down the water gets so damn cold. Far away he can feel himself sinking further. Far away he can see himself falling farther down. On his limbs, grown so tired, reaching up toward the sky. Down he goes to the murky waters. Wonder how deep he might go. Far away he can feel himself sinking further. Far away he can see himself falling farther down.
That was a good one. I like to think of the songs that I'm like, working towards when I'm writing as little packets, like self-contained units. And I know you said you don't like to write songs necessarily to be poppy or something, but I do kind of approach it from a sensibility. Like I wanted to hear like a little 3-minute pop nugget or something like that.
It's not that I can't. It's not that I don't like to. It's just that I find it so much more difficult to write something.
Yeah, and again, there's no right or wrong way, but I guess where I'm going with that is like that song. It's for me accessible and has some great melodies in there, and I doing what I do, I'm naturally gravitating towards like I can hear the drums, I can hear the ride, I can hear the bass, I can hear I'm starting to hear what to me would sound like something that I'd be happy to hear or produce to put on the radio. So I really like that one. That to me,
I actually wrote a bridge. There's a bridge in that song.
yeah, there's a chorus.
And a chord.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, no, that's a nice song.
Thank you.
All right, I don't really. I'm unscripted today. I changed what song I was going to play 4 times there as I was listening to that. So I'm just going to play this.
Nothing you can say.
not to marry too soon. Fry my retina like a burger on a bone. And if you told me my looks kept me off his base, I cut off my nose just to spite my face. But just the way I'm made, how love can be changed, nothing you can see, only learn the hard way. Yeah, man, I'm just setting my ways. I wouldn't listen to what you say. And I can't change, oh, I'm afraid. I only learn the hard way. If you tried to tell me not to marry too soon, I'd hop a plane to Vegas and be there by noon. There ain't really much I wanna at least try. I won't say the jellyfish are started to drown. That's just the way I'm made. And how love can be ain't nothing you can say. Only learn the hard way. Can't help me, I'm just sitting my way. I wouldn't listen to what you say. And I can't change, oh, I'm afraid. Only learn the hard way. Can't help me, I'm just setting my way. I won't do what you say. And I can't change, oh, I'm afraid. Only learn the hard way. Thank you. Played that one in a long time, but pretty self-explanatory. That's how I learn things the hard way. I have to F it up about 10 times and then I finally get it through my thick head. And it's there. That's my redeeming quality.
Talk about learning the hard way. That's part of. I think I need to write more songs when I'm happy. Like, I find it's hard for me to write songs when I'm happy. It's just that's the way I am.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like I sabotage myself just so I can be depressed and write a good song. That's a true statement. But this one's a
That is a thing.
This one's different, I guess. It's a kind of a love song about a flame. I told the story the last time that I was here, but I'll keep it short. Met a woman in a grocery store, got her name and number, and then we had a fling and she was gone just as quickly as I met her the first day. So that was it. It's called Gypsy. Let's see if I can. Sundress kind of girl, dancing in the rain. Stevie playing on the radio, and I'm an old drifter, just living on the road, singing these songs nobody knows.
got a gentle way of putting my mind at ease, making love to her man at the end of the day. A Sunday morning love song stuck on replay. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. She's got a touch like California, a kiss like Tennessee, and blue eyes crying in the rain. The good Lord only knows why her gypsy soul fell for the cowboy and me. The good Lord only knows why her gypsy soul fell for the cowboy and me. Something like that.
Damn, son, you brought your A game today. That sounded good, man.
Same old
Very nice.
songs.
Yeah, but you playing with a little salsa, I think.
Play a
today.
couple new ones for you.
All right.
If that's going to be recorded in the future, I heard a soft tambourine
Soft
being
tambourine.
played with that. It was, yeah, it was pretty.
Kazoo solo is what I was feeling.
I know a tambourine man and a solo man, or a kazoo man. I know a guy with a lot of kazoos, and I know a tambourine man. I can get them both on there.
That was solid.
So there's a theme, another song for my son. It ended up being for both of us though. There's I don't know, there's some stuff in this one. Anyway, so called A Walk in the Wood. We're a lot alike, you'll see. Like my father and his father, and you and me, we all climb that tree. While some branches are now gone, it's our home among the leaves. Sometimes you may fall, boy, don't I know it? It's probably time you may draw roots anyway. Lately I walked too long in the past, nothing to show but my hands. No mark to prove existence. There one cross is bad. Found myself in you, my boy, on this long and winding trail. Autumn comes, call us all. Someday even my leaves will fall. Have to go on all alone. Savor every moment before they're gone. Need the rain and sun and the winds, they'll blow, leave you stranded, lost and cold. Hope you don't walk too far alone. and the one you choose, help them grow. Remember, it's love you're searching for, and listen in the dawn for the morning dove's call to remind you of the soul.
I really love that song. That's one that you have on YouTube, right? Yeah. I followed a link from your Facebook page and heard that one. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta pull some stuff out this weekend. I knew he was gonna play that one. That's cool.
Every now and again, I still cry.
Who here heard strings? I heard strings, violins, cellos, some strings on there. I mean, I don't think that needs to go up tempo, but I could hear a lush like arrangement behind that, certainly in the chorus. So yeah, that's got a hook for sure. All right, well, I'm trying to play some stuff, get out of my wheelhouse a little bit. I keep feeling like I play the same 8 or 9 songs every weekend. So try something a little different here. No chance I remember all these lyrics. Why can't you just answer? Why can't you listen more down? Why can't you rise and come down? Be content. You do the problems seem to understand. Have you not seen the time? Do you think that you're in control? Hey, you're not in control. And you're on the attack. You need to believe. Heaven will explain. Just let it go, man. If wisdom came to life, would you even change your mind? Break the chain and start to grow, start to grow. And you're on the attack. You need to believe. And I will explain. Just let it go, man. I believe in logic and reason. Skeptical, subjective faith. With eagles get fed and thoughts get eaten. And if someday at the poetic end, St. Peter out while I demand live, I'll agree with Bertrand Russell. Not enough evidence, evidence, evidence. God. I believe in logic and reason. Skeptical, subjective fan. We go get thought and thoughts get eaten. And if someday at the ball again, St. Peter out, what did I need? I'll agree with Bertrand Russell. Not enough evidence, evidence, evidence. God. I may be going to hell for that song, but
It needs another verse.
Well,
One more.
If we go to hell for writing songs, I'll see you there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm going to piggyback off of your theme of the legacy and the family heritage a little bit. My dad's side of the family is from the hollers of Kentucky, down around Barberville. My great-grandpa was a coal miner, and he also ran moonshine, but more about that later. So he worked in the mines, and my grandpa started following in his footsteps, and he decided it wasn't for him, and him and his brothers, they formed a bluegrass band, and they relocated to Detroit, Michigan, and they started getting on the circuit up there and cut a lot of albums in the late 60s and early 70s. And they're the Miller Brothers, and they're in the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame now. But so this song that I'm going to do for you just kind of pays homage to some heritage about the coal mining and stuff like that. It's called 2 Miles Down, if I can remember it. There's a good chance that I'm going to miss this. I'm just singing the first verse in my head real quick. Since I've seen the sea, my hands are all callous, but they still ain't free. The old lady's bitching and she's getting real sick of this stress. I tell her just a little longer and we'll be home free, but the bills are piling up and the groceries ain't cheap. I wish I could take her away from all that mess. Blows cold. I'm trading my youth for a pocket of coal. Like my daddy and his daddy, I'll never make it out of this town. Cause 2 miles down where the sun don't shine, I'm cracking my back for a nickel and a dime. The taxmans are calling and my boss just smiles. 2 miles down where the sun don't shine.
I think we lost our host.
We lost our host. He's probably up there at the bar getting in the drink. So.
Hey, Rogue. Now you can play whatever you want.
I can't take credit for this next one. I don't have enough material to play with you guys, so don't tell anybody. Especially the unions. Come at us. When that fat old sun in the sky is full, summer evening birds are calling. Summer's thunder time of year, the sound of music.
good.
Did you say that was a cover?
That was a cover, yeah.
It sounds like something that you would write. You know, to me, that when I was listening, I was like, did he say that? This was a cover. It sounds like it's Pink Floyd. Is it really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Now I feel stupid.
No.
Is it a deep cut?
It's obscure.
Is it a deep cut or is it something I should know?
Very obscure.
Okay.
Adam Hartman.
All right, going back here. Lay me with skin and bone. I will make a man. I will take it high. I will count to 10. Lay me with a new device to never sustain the hook and the chain. Sitting on a stone, I put my wrist, lay me with skin and bone. I will make a man, I will take it high, I will count to 10. Lay me with a new device, it's an endless sustain the hook and the chain. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's a deep cut. I hardly ever play that. But I did for you today.
Speaking of songs that we never play, my son actually just texted me. It's not funny, but he said that his girlfriend broke up with him today. And I said, and he asked me, he said, my girlfriend broke up with me today. When are you going to be done with my guitar? And I was like, attaboy. So I chuckled, and then I thought about this song that I wrote about his mom when we split up, like 12 years ago.
How old's your son?
He'll be 14 in July. First girlfriend. I said, well, it's right before summer. She'll probably get back a hold of you before Christmas. Ignore. I didn't tell him that yet, but because we're playing. But that's what I'm gonna tell him. Anyway, I'll see if I can remember this one. I'm not sure. It's called "How Can I Tell My Heart?" It's been, I haven't played it probably 5 years.
Tell my heart not to feel. And all I want out of this life is something real. You know I spend most of my time wandering through the dark till you came along and lit the fire. So how can I tell my heart not to love you anymore when my body aches and I'm longing for your touch? And how can I move on and face this life without you when I can't even force myself to smile? Well, how can I tell my heart that we're better off apart when I know it isn't true? It's been too long since you left, and I can't bring myself to sleep. There's just too many memories there in our bed. So I'll toss and turn all night. You know this couch don't hold me right. I'll just finish that pot of coffee and head to work. I tell my heart not to love you anymore when my body aches and I'm longing for your touch. And how can I move on and face this life without you when I can't even force myself to smile? Well, how can I tell my heart that we're better off apart when I know it isn't true? When I know it isn't true. Thank you. That was not supposed to be a B minor.
I was like, that's
I know you caught that. It was sour. It was sour. What's supposed to be there?
Kyle, how's it going?
I liked it.
I did too.
That's a deep cut.
That was another solid tune, man. Jeez. You got the goods.
Looking forward to writing one with it when he gets back home next week.
Yeah, for sure. Son, let me show you how it's done. All right, what you got?
It's called Thinner by the Pound. This is actually repurposed lyrics from a band I was in a while back. Progressive rock band.
Okay, cool. I like it.
I turned it into kind of a folk song. Follow our eyes, perpetuating creatures lost, vacuums of our soul, vacant as the deepest cold, falsified and followed the light, assuming it's alright. Consume my love, flat on our backs, consume rid ourselves of all that might contain a vision, bring us sight, mainstreamed and channeled to breed for the ever-loving green. Consume my love, fat on our backs, consume my love. We're all wasting away, getting thinner by the pound. Maybe the end won't come too quick. Well, the clock continues to tick. So far away we cannot see it. We'll all be dust and chewed in the pit. Consume my love, fat on our backs, consume my love. Consume my love, yeah. Fat on our backs, consume my love. Thanks.
All right. So we had our wine club. We meet 3 times a year. We release wines to our wine club 3 times a year. Last night was our big spring event, and we had a great turnout. The weather held out for us. Not quite as nice as it was today, which we know whenever that happens, it usually saps a lot of the people that are regulars. But it was a really wonderful night. And again, want to thank everybody that did end up coming here today, enjoying the weather. Thanks for coming out, checking out Songwriters. We've got a couple more tunes. But one of the wines that we released last night to the wine club is a bottle of Marquette. It's a different Marquette from the 23 Marquette. It's the 24 single barrel Marquette. And that wine we described as kind of a problem child wine. True story, I had 1 barrel of it, and it was the 1 barrel out of the 12 I made last year, red wine, that I had my eyes on it, because every time I would taste it and smell it, it wasn't quite as fruity as everything else. It never went off the rails, as I like to say, but it was a bit challenging. And it was kind of calling to me to do something to it, which effectively means rack it, clean it up a little bit. But I'm a lazy winemaker. I like to let things ride unless it's absolutely screaming at me, and so I didn't rack it. And so when we brought in some friends to help us just consult, to taste with us when we finally made the 24 wines, they're winemakers that I really respect down from Butler Winery, and they loved it. Of course, they're like, we got to that one, and I'm like, oh, here we go, here's the problem child, and they're like, oh, what is that? That's delicious. And I'm like, this is the one that I almost filtered and like put charcoal in and tried to clean up, and they're like, that's awesome. And like so many things, a lot of times the best thing to do is just kind of wait it out and let it be what it's going to be. I mean, I could have done something to that wine, and that wine would have been clean and had no personality, but instead I didn't do anything. And it turned out to be kind of the pick of the litter, and we released it last night. So I say that as kind of an introduction to this song. So as I said, winemaking has taught me to be patient, and life keeps proving it.
Years the frost comes early, some years it don't come at all.
read the sky at deadline. Still don't know what it calls. Tried to draw a straight line from a vine into the glass. The landscape kept on shifting like it always has. You do what you can do, then you let it go. Make a plan for the future, but you just don't know. And the wine might be bitter, but it might be great. That's the way it's always was. Now you must wait. Bets come up empty, bad bets land just fine. There's no ledger in the ground, a promise in the wine. Work all day until you're tired, 'cause there surely is a debt. They say in wine there is truth, but in life you get what you get. You do what you can do, then you let it go. Make a plan for the future, but you just don't know. And the wine might be bitter, but it might be great. That's the way it's always was, yeah. Now you must wait.
I can listen to the tone of that Martin all day.
Right on. And as Kyle likes to say, now you must wait for me to retwin it.
That's right. That's why it's called the next week.
Yeah, the D18's okay.
How much time? We're running out.
Maybe 2 more. 2 more.
Should you do something fun and lighthearted or something? Then you want to cut your wrist too.
This.
I think the theme is wrist cut.
Wrist cut. Well,
It is annoying. I'm gonna try something different next time.
is it a chord?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's a monster
I'm
table.
gonna go with it. It's
Yeah, I know. Oh, you're gonna kill me, brother. I thought you said happy. No.
No, Lucas said he wanted to cut his wrist, so we're... This song, though, just as kind of a precursor, legally, I'm not allowed to play it. But I don't think that Universal's going to hear any of this or get a hold of the videos or anything like that. Anyway, I wrote this song when my kids were toddlers. My oldest kids, I now have a toddler. Anyway. I wrote it in the darkest night of my life. I was going through a lot of things. My kids were toddlers. I lost everything. Their mom left. Lost the house. Lost the dog. Lost my job. Typical country song, the whole thing. And was trying to find a way forward, and I didn't know where to go. So I drove out to the middle of a field with my truck one night, and I sat on the tailgate, and I cried, and I wrote this song, and contemplated life, and changed my mind, and I'm here today. So, it's called When Tomorrow Starts Without Me. That's a hard one to Come a day when things change, and it won't be all that bad. No, I won't be here to block the rain, give you the love that you once had. Don't forget about the good times we shared. Never let those eyes shed no tears. Don't be scared to go on living your life. Just because I'm not here, and the sun will still come up in the morning, still go back down at night, and the days may seem a little darker, but I promise they're just as bright. Close your eyes, breathe in, and you'll see that it's okay when tomorrow starts without me. Tell the kids that their daddy loved them. Tell them I did the best I can, and I know you'll take good care of them, 'cause with you they could not be in better hands. Sit them down and tell them the news. If it seems like they're feeling low, well, I'ma need you to stand real strong. Make sure that they know sun still come up in the morning,
promise they're just as bright. So close your eyes, breathe in, and you'll see that it's okay. Tomorrow starts without me. And the sun will still come up in the morning, still go back down at night. And the days may seem a little darker, but I promise they're just as bright. So close your eyes, breathe in, you'll see that it's okay. And tomorrow starts without me. It's okay when tomorrow starts without me. That song was part of a portfolio that was bought, and it was a total buyout back in 2017. I was living in my truck. I was homeless, didn't know how I was going to make it through another day, and that song and a couple others were purchased, and it changed the entire trajectory of my life and let me get into an apartment and then eventually a house, and landed a dream job, and then started my own businesses, and here I am.
Yeah, I'm glad I've heard that song a couple times, because the first time I heard it, I was, again, affected, literally, just blown away. So, yeah, it's you've got the power, for sure, man. Got the power.
All right.
That's a tough one, Lucas. You're in a tough spot.
I agree. This is,
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm glad you go next.
Man. All right. So this is a love song.
Yes.
It's not happy though.
Oh,
But it's not sad either. It's
All
just a love song. I was going through a little R&B stage, a little soul music stage. If I missed you, time forgot me, yeah. I wonder where my heart would go. Need you to see you. Mine came to be. Moment I first set eyes on you. Drawn by your pool, two bodies on course and into anticipating first touch from you. My love, I've only got eyes for you.
I can't sing like that, and I'm not going to try. Thank you guys again for coming out. We're going to do one more each, and then we'll call it a day. Unfortunately, I'd like to stay here all night. Again, Songwriters in the Round, that's what it's all about, just sharing some songs. And next week, we've got interesting pairing, a couple of indie musicians, Todd Ballard and Jess Jones. They're definitely active in the music scene, so I'm interested to hear. They're two that I don't know that much about, so other than what I've seen, so I'm looking forward to that. But the music continues, and we're right around the corner from our outdoor concert series as well, which will have food trucks. And but again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Cody, amazing. Lucas, thanks for making the trip. I appreciate it. Fantastic voice. We appreciate it. Chad, thank you for the recommendation, my friend.
Look forward to coming back. I can't believe we ran out of time.
Yeah, it goes by in a hurry. We used to take breaks and play covers and stuff. It's just like it just flies by. But I'm gonna just, it's one of those days. I can't let when tomorrow starts without me go unchecked. So I'm gonna have to counter the energy here with a song. It's a nod to Chris Wolf, who was here last week. Chris is a hell of a songwriter and much more comical than me. But Chris has this awesome. I mean, we are dog lovers here, but our dogs don't hold a candle to his dog. He's got an invisible dog. So I wrote this song as a response to his song about his invisible dog. This is all because of you, Cody. I would never play the song, but I need to bring the energy up a little bit.
I'm gonna end my set with some upbeat energy.
Okay, good. Well, just preemptive strike here in case you try and get us to slither this one more time.
It's palpable right now.
My friend Chris has an invisible dog. I thought that was cool, so I wanted its analog. That's not what I got, 'cause it's not what popped in my head. So I'm stuck with this damn feline instead. My invisible cat, we don't get along. I try to project, but clearly something is wrong. It follows me around like I'm a piece of meat. Think it means to eat me in my sleep. Now Chris is done would fetch and sit. My cat, it don't give a shit. You ain't never seen a more pissed off glance than when I try to pet that goddamn cat. My miserable cat, we don't get along. Try to project, but clearly something went wrong. Follow me around like I'm a piece of meat. Think it means to eat me in my sleep. That's not the end of the song. For on one cold and rainy day, the cat crawled under the warm car hood and got killed when the motor was cranked. say I was sorry, but it was dumb when I pretended to bury the invisible cat in the invisible pet cemetery. My invisible cat, we don't get along. I try to project, but clearly something went wrong. Follow me around like I'm a piece of meat. I think it means to eat me in my sleep. That's it. Yes. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me
Happiness
twice.
level went up.
Yes, I brought the mood up. Now let's see what Cody does.
That reminds me of the song that
Here
Kyle
comes a grenade.
wrote. It sounds like a Kyle Hazard song. It sounds
I
like
would
a-
never say the S word in a song. I can't believe you said the S word. That goes in
Yeah, every time I do it, I gotta give $95.
You
He charges me.
I've written some funny ones too, but they're definitely not appropriate for
no, they
this
are.
setting. They're definitely not appropriate for this setting.
Thank you for your
If you have a
transgression.
If you have a swear jar. So, if I do end up putting out a record this year, this is going to be the single off of it, title track, and kind of a homage to my dad and my family legacy, and about coon dogs and hunting and running shine and living in the country and just growing up that kind of life. It's called Daddy's Way. If you want to throw some weed on it, you're more than welcome to. It's indeed. Daddy hid still near the sycamore tree. Copper kettle shining like the sun on the creek. He burned that fire until the moon got bright. Smell the sour mash burn along through the night. Winter came, we load up the Ford. Lantern on and tailgate hounds by the door. Ruby would howl when she caught that scent. Tracks in the frost and off she went. Corn liquor in a mason jar, banjos ringing neath the front porch star. Time moves slow where the hollow roads turn. You work and you hunt and you keep the fire burning. Stills and the dogs and the songs we play. That's the life I love and it's my daddy's way. Corn liquor in a mason jar, banjos ringing neath the front porch star. Time moves slow where the hollow roads turn. You work and you hunt and you keep the fire burning. Stills and the dogs and the songs we play. That's the life I love and it's my daddy's way. That's the life I love and it's my daddy's way. Thank you all. Thank you guys. That was awesome.
There is no official arrangement to that song, but that
It's another great tune, man.
I think that should be a part of it.
Bring us home, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you guys again for coming out. We really appreciate it and more good music all year long. So thank you, Cody. Thank you, Lucas. Let's do this. Thank you, kids running around having a good time. That's always a beautiful sight.
Scott, thanks for having me out, man. This is a lot of fun. Cody, you sound great.
Glad you enjoyed it.
You too, man. I gotta take some vocal lessons.
All right, thanks again, guys. See you soon. Cheers.
Bye.
Well done, Cody.
Thank you, sir.
Lucas, thanks for making the trip. We appreciate it. Thanks, a lot of fun.
Yeah, this guy's sounding great.
Head down to Green.